So we're here today with Curt Cacioppo. Delighted to be presenting one of Curt's pieces next weekend for our Lyric Fest concert, To Kiss the Earth. And I've asked Curt today to tell us a little bit about the piece that we're going to hear.
Well, this piece is a transitional passage, actually, from a much larger work called the Dante Trilogy, or Trilogia Dantesca, which is a piece for piano, orchestra, and chorus. So there are three large movements in this trilogy. The Inferno, and Purgatory, and Paradise. And in between these three large movements are small antiphons, I call them. When you're making the transition from Purgatory to Paradise, crossing the river Eunoe, there's an antiphon which is in echo, and it's for soprano solo and a subgroup of instruments from the orchestra. What I did was to excerpt this passage, the second antiphon, and turn it into an art song. And then with a little prompting from Lyric Fest, turn it into a piece for string quartet and soprano.
Excellent.
So there was some adaptation involved, but and the lines in Purgatory that are used have to do with Dante. You know, he's making this journey, and he's been guided by Virgil through two episodes, through the Inferno and through Purgatory. And at this point, late in the canticle, Virgil somehow disappears. He's just gone. He's written out of the story. And he's never mentioned again. It's a very poignant moment.
He's left alone.
Yeah, because Dante has lost his mentor. Yeah. And he's lost his friend. He's lost his role model, the great poet of the Aeneid. And he's kind of disoriented at this moment until the maidens in waiting of Beatrice console him and tell him that he's about to behold Beatrice. And Beatrice is Dante's, ideal of heaven and light and truth and beauty and all of these things. And she is the goal of this whole journey. Dante is confused at the moment because he's lost Virgil, he's lost his friend, he feels that he can't find his way from here. But these maidens console him and explain to him that he shouldn't cry for the loss of Virgil because Beatrice is going to take his place. And actually it's with this same material that the piece begins. And then as the text is sung, the instruments of the quartet, make canons with each statement. So that also is to create this kind of echoing sort of environment where you can experience a sort of feeling of distance, and at the same time feel that messages are being received. You're being communicated to or with, and then this becomes a reciprocal thing. And this is all kind of the invitation to go to paradise.
Right. Beautiful.